yourself something funky.
And it's me. Right, well, for the last couple of Sundays, Colin's been missing in action. Well, he's back this week, so we're going to bring him straight in. We're going to say,
I would say missing with inaction.
Yeah,
I've been horribly ill.
He did have plans, so he did actually tell us he wasn't going to be there. But then his plans fell through too because he ended up being ill.
Yeah.
Typical, isn't it? It's like when you're working and you get your final day off and you end up with the flu.
Yeah.
Why can't you get ill when
like that?
Yeah. Why can't you just get ill during the working week like everybody else and take a sick day? You know what I mean?
I know, right?
Some of us just get it on the day off.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude, good to have you back.
Good to be back.
It's the Spice Freak Sunday.
In fact, do you care for a toast?
I'd have to do mine off screen because mine's not family friendly. But cheers, dude.
Cheers.
Ooh. That looked a bit fizzy for Pepsi.
Yeah, it's got a lot of fizz in it. That's one of the weird things I found with Pepsi. Is if you buy the 1.25 liter or you get it from a takeaway, it is that much fizzier than any of the other sizes for no obvious reason.
I normally find it's temperature related. If it's really, really cold, it's not so bad. But if it's warmer, it seems to fizz up a lot
It is
more.
also really warm lately.
Anyway, dude.
But yeah, that's my glass of Pepsi. It's a perfectly normal glass of Pepsi. I have a little thing to go in it.
No product placement here. There was no brands in particular that were favoured.
Well, personally, I do favour Pepsi as my cola of choice for this because it's got a little more cinnamon in it than Coke. But
do you actually taste that?
A little bit, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, you
it goes nicely with a Carolina Reaper. I'm just going to poke that under the surface, give it a little bit of a squish, make sure it goes in properly. And I'm going to set that aside to infuse, and we'll come back to that later.
So there you go. When tonight's over with, the Spice Freak is going to wash it down with Pepsi Cola infused with Carolina Reaper.
Yep.
Well, we've got you a guest tonight.
Oh, cool.
He's going to do something a little bit unusual because he's going to review it in Charlie style. Now, anybody that knows Charlie, when it comes to reviews, he can't tell you how hot it is. He just doesn't get a clue. He can't pick out individual flavours because he just doesn't do that. So he's going to do it in his own style. Boom.
Hi.
Hello there.
What am I doing? What do you think I'm doing?
Me, I think you're reviewing two of the League of Fire's sauces.
Yeah, but I'm not doing anything stupid. That was last night.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Oh, show us what you got.
It's like you... I don't know what you think I'm going to do, but it's probably not right.
I'm not thinking you're going to do anything. I'm just thinking you're going to review two sauces, Charlie style, because at the end of the day, you can't tell us how hot it is.
I can try.
You can try, and you'll go, well, it's this hot.
Yeah, but I mean, what does Charlie style mean? See, Bonnet knows what you're thinking, and I'm not going to do it.
Ah, yeah.
Well, aren't they by the chug people?
Well,
no, these were never designed to be chugged.
Nah.
So they're probably a bit too thick for that. I don't think they're thin enough to chug.
No, I'm not chugging them. I just wanted to try them.
Chug.
I think I did enough of that last night.
I'm sorry. This is the first time I've had the chance to say that to anyone. They keep doing it to me.
No, I did enough of that last night. I'm all chugged out.
Yeah, that's fair. No worries.
Sugar, wooger, sugar, says Mr. Charlie. That's from the James Nixon. Anyway.
Yeah.
Back to your guys, because you're the reviewers. I'm going to vanish for 2 minutes and leave you guys to...
Yeah.
Hey. Show us the goods, then.
You what?
Show us the goods.
Yeah. So basically, I got all the different League of Fire chugs that Tony and Adele and Kevin Tilley between them had all sent me, and there is also these two which are not chugs; they're just kind of sources that they.
Oh, that's Inception and the Annus Primus.
Yeah. So yeah, I just thought obviously I'm going to try them. So I thought, I noticed you were live, and I thought, I'll jump on and try them here.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, let's say I'm not going to. It's like every time I'm live, people expect me to do something like really daft, but I'm not today.
It's not even a new comment.
Nah, but yeah, this one's which one do I do for this? Inception, Reaper Source. I mean, you can't really get these anymore, but I just thought I'd try them because people know them, and I've not tried these before. So,
starting with the Reaper, eh?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming they're both pretty hot. I don't know, actually. I don't know. But, yeah. What do you want? Do you want ingredients or what? I don't know. How do I do
tell
this?
us what's in it.
Yeah, sweet red peppers, red grape juice, tomatoes, tomato juice, Reaper chilies, 7.3%, mixed super hot, 7.3%, white wine vinegar, pomegranate molasses, red wine vinegar, rapeseed oil, salt, coriander, black pepper, dried guajillo chili, and powdered cloves. So,
okay, nice stuff in there.
Bonnet, you're funny, man. Pro reviewer and a maniac who doesn't know what he's doing. Pretty much, yeah, that's what we're doing. Pretty much.
My apologies, I still have a little bit of a cough.
Yeah, but I know Tony likes the sound of these opening. I know that much.
They do sound good.
They do.
Nice little bit of a pop as he take the lid off, but also good crack as he twist it.
See, I remember, yeah. It smells nice. Not really sure exactly what it is. Tomato.
Does it have that red wine scent from the grape juice? Does it have the rich, dried chili flavor?
Kind of reminds me of Hot Pod's Corrosion just by the smell.
Okay.
Maybe it tastes like that too. I don't know, but that's not bad. Oh, fuck.
Oh, geez. And they told me this wasn't chuggable.
Well, I didn't think it was, but like,
That looks chuggable to me.
Definitely.
Did I just hear Charlie say definitely?
I'm not doing it, but it would be possible. But yeah, I mean, I'm not chugging it, but there you go.
There's a little hint of a chug.
That'll shut you up. But yeah, it's I mean, to me, it kind of tastes a bit. I mean, because it's made by Hot Pods, it's a bit like, kind of reminds me like a bit like Corrosion, but mixed with like but with more of like a barbecuey kind of sauce. I don't know.
Right, it has that molassy richness to it, does it?
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not doing it. I don't want to waste it.
Does it have a red wine quality from the grapes?
You what?
Does it have a red wine quality from the grapes?
I can't really tell. Well, between spilling it and that somewhat chug, I've accidentally gone through half the bottle anyway. But I'm not gonna wait. I'm not wasting the rest. It's good. I want to save it for food. But
that's fair. That's entirely fair.
Yeah, I know people like these, so I don't want to waste them, and you can't get them anymore. So But yeah,
you said it was a Reaper sauce up front, right?
It said like 7% Reaper, and then like about the same, just as mixed super hots. But
did it have the kind of heat you'd expect from 7% Reaper?
God knows. I mean, it doesn't really seem that hot, but then again, who am I to say?
Yeah, that's fair. I was just wondering if you could compare it to other Reaper sauces you had.
It's probably about that. I mean,
right.
I mean,
but definitely not the hottest of the bunch.
Oh no, definitely not. I mean, it's got a lot more flavor than the hottest stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It clearly wasn't focused on just the chilies. It clearly had a bit more going on than that.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
Sauce number 2.
Primus.
And what goes into this one?
Tomato, bell pepper, brown sugar, onion, celery, chilies. It's Scotch bonnet 2.5%, Naga 1.5%, Scorpion 1.5%. So not really a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be the milder of the two, but it's a nice mix of peppers.
Definitely, yeah. But red wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar, Henderson's relish, soy sauce, tomato puree, vegetable oil, garlic, and spices.
Right, so I'm betting this one's going to be a little barbecuey as well because it's got the molasses from the brown sugar in there. It's
made by Henry's Flavor and Fire, so I know he does a lot of barbecue stuff. So
when it comes to barbecue sauces, I think Henry's or Flavor and Fire kind of own. They've got a wide range of barbecue sauces. If you can't find a barbecue sauce that they do, and you don't, you know, they have a barbecue sauce for everybody.
James.
But yeah, this is quite interesting. I mean, let's see if it says anything on here. Oh yeah, I guess this one is like what they made when the League of Fire was created, and this one is basically 1 year anniversary, and it says barbecue hot sauce. So, Tony, you listening? Oh, that one wasn't as good.
No, but it was still all right.
Yeah, that smells more barbecuey.
It's good to recognise that you know the difference between good and bad, because you were right. That one wasn't as good. See, it's not a personal fetish. You share it too. You recognise the difference.
I know what you like. But yeah, this definitely smells like more your typical barbecue sauce.
Yeah, make sure it's nice and evenly mixed.
Yeah, I don't want to spill it again.
Actually, that's got a really good-looking consistency to it.
Yeah.
It's still quite thin, though,
probably
right?
about the same, yeah. Oh, that's quite sweet, actually. Yeah, it's probably a bit sweeter than I would like in a barbecue sauce, but it's, besides that, it's just a really nice barbecue sauce, really. It's not, I mean, obviously, I've just had the hotter one. Yeah. A fair bit of it, so, but I can't really detect any heat in this. It's just like, it's just like a quite a sweet barbecue sauce. There's nothing in particular.
I'm betting there's a decent heat in it for most people, but
you are
probably not anywhere near the Reaper sauce level.
No. But yeah, I'll say I'm not the reviewer. That's you. I just wanted to jump on and try these, and I thought people would be, I thought might be interesting to do it on camera because people know them. I've not had them. Just to see my reaction to them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You preferred the Inception to the Anise Primus then?
Yeah, definitely. But neither of them are bad. They're both, good barbecue sauce. I'm not really a fan of like sweet sauce, and this one's got quite a bit of sugar in, I think. So
yeah, that's fair. A lot of people expect more of a sweet sauce from a barbecue style, though. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to upset other people.
No, this one's probably more your typical barbecue sauce. The other ones, say you got the molasses and a bit more chili. It's more my sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely use them. Yeah. So again, thanks to Tony for sending them my way, and I don't know what you're expecting from a Charlie style review, but there you go.
There you go.
That was a Charlie style review. Couldn't tell you how hot it was. Couldn't pick out individual flavors.
I tried.
You tried. Yeah. Charlie style review. You're just broken, mate.
I'll stick to what I'm good at.
Well, we do our best to help.
No, it's good when you do that because you're good at that too.
Am I?
It's always entertaining.
Oh, thanks.
People are interested in what Charlie thinks of a sauce. One day we want to see a sauce where Charlie goes, "Ooh, that's quite hot."
They're awesome.
Oh God. Oh God.
That's what we wait to see, this type of stuff. We know you never.
I don't want to see whatever sauce that is.
Well, I think the last one was wasn't that. Oh no, that wasn't a sauce because that was a shot, wasn't it?
What was that?
That the well taught shot, that doesn't really count because it wasn't.
That's not a sauce. That's basically doing a shot of tink.
I was going to say that was a shot.
Probably the most recent one would be that prototype that Carl Gibbons sent me. That's quite hot.
That's interesting.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm going to panic and it's going to be whatever, but it's definitely very hot.
It's interesting because most of Carl Gibbons' sauces used to be really, really flavourful rather than really, really hot. So he's obviously stepped into the.
Well, it's not that. It's because somebody else asked him to make one like that was really hot because they. Yeah. Yes, someone asked him to make like 100 bottles or something that was really hot that he could sell, and that's what that was for. He basically took one of his other sauces and just added a ton of Reaper in it.
Just ramped the heat up.
Yeah.
And you say that, James, but you can get Hawaiian lava salt, just salt made with actual lava. So you can bottle that. It's a little sulfurous.
That sounds like a geek joke.
Maybe, but it is also the case. It is
really, really sounds like a geek joke.
Weirdly eggy.
Really eggy and sulfurous.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Should we take a look at what I've got today?
Yeah,
we should.
So first
I'm going to leave you to.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, okay. Disappear mid-word. Cool.
I guess I'm sticking
First
around
we have
then.
Pablo Diablo.
Yeah.
From Tubby Tom's. You've seen this before, I think, but this is jalapeno lime. Plus a bit of herb to it as well. I mean, it's an absolute family favorite. There's always a bottle in the house. And yeah, it's sweet. It's very herby. I believe it's coriander it uses mostly. So if you don't like coriander, if you have that gene that makes it taste soapy, you probably won't enjoy this. But everyone else, it's tangy, it's citrusy, it's very, very herby, it's sweet. It's got a decent bit of heat to it for a jalapeno sauce, but it is just a jalapeno sauce, so don't expect too much. It's really nice. So when he came out with another jalapeno sauce, I was confused because surely it's just going to be the same thing, right? This is fire candy sauce.
So what's that one then?
This is his fire candy. The full list of ingredients is apple cider vinegar, jalapeno, sugar, water, garlic, cayenne, celery salt, smoked salt, and xanthan gum. I'll give it a shake. And come on. There we go. We can already see it's a fair bit stickier.
Is it more like
you can kind of see the chunks of pepper in too.
Yeah, more like a sweet chili almost, or
yeah. And the other one's kind of a sweet chili, but this one, it's interesting because you've got the savoriness of the peppers.
Mm.
But you've also got a fair amount of sugar in them from the candying. And then he's not gone light on the vinegar either, so it's got a fair bit of tang to it.
Yeah, I know why Tony left me. It's because he's scared of green sauce.
Yeah. This is almost, it's like a sweet and sour, except with the savory green chili flavor of the jalapeno.
That sounds quite nice. I mean, maybe a bit sweet for me, but it sounds quite nice.
Yeah, probably a bit sweet for you, but otherwise. Oh. And as jalapeno sauces go, this is one of the hottest ones. It is very chili forward.
Oh, nice.
It's still a jalapeno sauce, so again, don't expect too much, but more than you might think still.
Hmm.
And yeah, it is surprisingly different from the Pablo Diablo. I think I still prefer the Pablo Diablo, but it depends what you want. If you want the flavor of the chili and that sweet and sour quality, this one definitely does the job.
So what's the first one? What's the first one then? Is that like more herbs and?
Yeah, it's far more coriander leaf. It's got that nice hint of citrus to it.
Oh yeah.
It does have some of the pepper flavor in there, but that's not the main feature.
Yeah.
So those are the two relatively mild ones. But while I was picking those up, I also spotted this.
Oh, I've seen those.
Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to cover that. Sorry.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, this is Crazy Bees sauces. They've brought out a new one. This isn't in their pure heat range. This is very much one of their flavor-based sauces still. So I don't expect it to hit the full heat of the pepper. But the pepper is chocolate butler.
Chocolate what?
Chocolate butler.
Oh, right. I thought you said chocolate pudding, and I was
No.
quite confused.
It's a chocolate butler mole-style sauce, this one. And they've got it rated as 5+ flames on their heat rating.
Right. Yeah.
So this is probably the hottest in their flavor range. I'm going to see if I can get the sound of it opening on mic here. Oh, knocked the microphone, sorry.
So where did you find this from? Have you just gotten them off online or what?
This I found in the chili shop in Leeds, but I suspect you can also get them from...
Yeah, that's where I've seen them before.
From Reaper Foods stock them a lot.
Right.
I think Hotheads do them now.
Maybe. I mean, I know I've seen them in the chili shop. That's where I recognize them from. So
yeah, they're a great brand. I've thoroughly enjoyed everything I've had from them.
Mm-hmm.
Although their Pure Fire range are very, very painful as well.
Yeah, I need to try them at some point.
This one is vinegar, grape juice, chocolate butler chili, 10%, butler chili, which I'm not familiar with, onions, dates, agave syrup, sesame, cocoa, pomegranate juice, mixed spices, olive oil, and salt. And yeah, if you're not familiar with the chocolate butler, I don't know if there's an official heat rating on it. But it definitely feels hotter than the Reaper.
Oh, right.
It is a very strong chili. Some people say it tastes like chocolate. Some people say it really doesn't. My opinion on the matter is it's an earthy brown chili. It's got hints of something. It's sort of cocoa adjacent. It definitely doesn't taste like chocolate, though. It's a lot more like cocoa.
How can you taste that? I mean, chili just tastes like chilies to me.
And right, can we? Okay, this one you can see it's a lot thicker than the others. Not as sticky though, not as sugary.
I think Bonnet's trying to instigate something again.
Not quite a full spoonful because, well, may get some hiccups here. Yeah, may get some hiccups here. But it's a little bit sweet. There is cocoa in this as well as the butler, so it definitely has a little bit of a chocolatiness to it. You can feel the seeds in there. And the heat is already coming in. And it is definitely building. Yeah. A little bit of a hiccup there. Yep. You got him.
You got him.
This is definitely hotter than that Carolina Reaper Blueberry. I do feel like I've had hotter Reaper sauces than this still. Mm-hmm. But to be fair, this is only 10%. 10% the name chili, so. for that, it's a lot of heat.
So what would you use it on?
So being that it's a little bit chocolatey, not actually that mole. The spices don't come through so much, but it's definitely a little bit earthy, a little bit chocolatey, a little bit cocoa-y, a little bit sweet. I definitely think this would go well in a con carne, but I also kind of want to bake it into brownies.
Yeah, I was wondering it might be like quite sweet. I don't know.
I mean, it's not that sweet, but I baked black garlic reaper sauce. The what was it called? The Black Death from Chili of the Valley into brownies at one point, and that was gorgeous.
Oh, right.
And I think this would work in a similar way.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of heat to that.
I'll have to have a look at those.
It's not the hottest natural sauce I've had, but that's definitely Butler. It doesn't mess around. And yet the flavor is rather nice and almost chocolatey. I don't think I could down it if I tried, James. One, because the heat would be too much, but two, also, because it's so thick. You saw how long it took to come out of the bottle. I am not going to have any more of that right now, because, well, my mouth's on fire.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Nice.
So it reminds me of the Killer Queens. You have to, people use a straw to do them, and they're still so thick, and you still can't do it with a straw, and it's like, nah.
Actually, I'm just going to give that another sniff. I'm not going to try anymore because it's quite strong, and I was not prepared for how strong it was because I remembered it being a little milder, but I guess I had other things that day. Yeah, there's not a lot of vinegar scent in that. There's not a lot of vinegar flavor, despite it being first ingredient.
Right, that's quite surprising.
I think you might get away with this on desserts.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, an extra wide boba straw, definitely, if you're trying to slurp that up. Regular straw, you'd just get the seeds stuck. Anyway, tiny bit more milk. And then let's see how my special drink's doing.
Oh, yeah, you got your drink with your Reaper in, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been about half an hour since we started.
So that's still looking good.
Which is the perfect time for it to infuse.
So it's still looking good.
I just squeezed it in to make sure all the juices came out of the Reaper. And then we can just kind of set that aside.
Oh, but you gotta have it.
I'm not crazy enough to consume the Reaper, but... And the Pepsi looks normal.
Looks normal.
Has a little bit of spice to it. Not much that I can notice over the chocolate cooler still
didn't...
lingering, despite the milk. But the fizz sort of brings up the aroma of the chili, so you do get a surprising amount of the flavor mixed into the drink. And for some people, Carolina Reaper, not a flavor they enjoy. But me, I quite like it with that sweet and cinnamony.
See,
I think it really works well here.
See, I don't know if this is weird, but I like them fresh, but I don't like dried ones.
That's entirely fair. Flavors change for some chilies when they dry, definitely.
Yeah.
And for me, the one that I really didn't like when I got dried lemon drops.
All right, really.
The fresh, great. Interestingly, the powdered also great. As an addition to curries and stuff. Really livens up an okra one. But just the dried peppers themselves, not my thing at all. Really woody.
Yeah, I mean, say dried pods, they're just not nice in general. So
there are some I quite like. I quite like a dried ghost, say.
Right, really? I don't.
It varies from pepper to pepper still. Some really aren't great. Also, Diabol, if you've had those, get really woody when dried. Makes a great addition to things like cheese.
I guess Adele doesn't like Reapers, so...
Understandable. And you could try this with another pepper if you want, but I find it works pretty well with Reaper, personally.
I mean, most people would just put Tink in it.
True. If you want to skip the infusion time, you could just dump some Tink in.
Yeah. Won't disagree with that one.
But, Tink has its own prep time ahead of time.
Yeah.
Whereas this, you just buy a pod, you pop it in there, you squeeze it a little bit, you wait half an hour.
Yeah. You got anything else?
Nah, that's it for today.
That's it. All right.
And by the end, I definitely do feel the warmth of the Reaper in my throat, but it's not sharp like if I just had a bit of Reaper in something. It very much is a nice sort of gentle, it's built up over time throughout the drink.
Okay.
If I'd left it to infuse for too long, it would probably become sharp and unpleasant. But nice sort of half hour to 3/4 works really well.
Right.
And yeah.
So what would you say your favourite one's been?
And the Paolo Diablo is still as stunning as ever.
Yeah, I was thinking that's probably what you'd say.
And it's been a family favorite for years at this point. It's hard to beat, but
yeah.
And the fire candy's not bad, and I did really like the chocolate bula one, despite the crazy heat level of it. And I will definitely be doing things with that.
Yeah. So I don't have anything else. Say this one's my favorite, Inception. And
yes,
again,
yes.
Anise.
Anise Primus, people who like barbecue sauces are going to like it, but the Inception's more your thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. I definitely use them, but I'm not going to chug them. Don't want to waste them.
No, chugging is a waste. And
it's fun to do when you're in the mood to do it, but I did a lot of it last night, and I don't want to waste these just because.
I mean, if you're drinking them that fast, how much of it's actually touching your tongue and giving you the flavor?
Oh, you do taste them.
Oh yeah, but you probably only taste like a quarter of the bottle or something, and the rest is just straight down.
It's what it is. It's its own thing.
You get a lot more enjoyment out of that just putting it over food and stuff.
Yeah, I like both.
That's fair.
Yeah. Cheers.
Anyway, that's it from the both of us, I think.
Yeah, bring Tony in. Tony should do an outro.
I was trying to hide to see which one of you would battle. You know, I mean, I was just going to leave you to see how awkward it would get to the point of one of you was going to do an outro.
Well, I think you should do it.
And then I thought, no, that would be an absolute arse of a thing to do. Yes, no, I'll do the outro. I don't mind that one. In fairness, thank you very much, Charlie. You did brilliant to understand in for me.
I tried.
You did absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, Corin, for being back.
Happy to be back.
Good to see you, dude. Other than that, I'm going to go piff, pat, poff, and I'm gone.
Bye. Still disappearing in the middle of words, though.
Yeah, they didn't. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say thank you very much, guys. That was Broken Charlie, and it was Corin Slot, the Spice Freak, with the reviews on a Sunday. So I'm going to get myself out of here. See, clever wording. That was Nuke Chilli-heads. I was Lucifer's son. Bye, guys.